Morning all, now in Nuremberg. We have a squeaky wheel. Let's see it, Millie.
What's that mean?
Yes, obviously, it's been following us. And yeah, first thoughts, Nuremberg very pretty. I think we're going to go up and have a look at the castle. Visually, do you prefer Nuremberg or Salzburg Castle?
Nuremberg.
I agree. I think so far it's the prettier of the two. I think that's our boy Charlemagne, who eats in the same restaurants as we do. Has anyone ever tried drinking? Right, castle is done, so we're now going to go get coffee and then check into our Airbnb.
Sagging roof of Albert Durer's house.
How did you rate the castle, Millie?
7.
7 out of 10. Better or worse than Salzburg, having been inside?
I think Salzburg was better, there was more in it.
Not much. I
Not
thought the
much
inside was
more.
pretty bare.
Yeah.
I'd say they're probably about the same overall.
Maybe, yeah.
So instead of my manners, which I've down to my last 4 packs of, and can't get any more, I don't think.
Well, you could, but you just went for the cheaper ones.
Oh no, we didn't see a manners in...
They were next to them. They were next to that packet. I thought you got them because those ones were cheaper.
I didn't spot them.
They
But
were
anyway,
right next to it.
if I can just do the video.
Does someone need deep breaths and to have a timeout?
Lidl do a product that seems quite remarkably similar to manners, so I thought I'd try that. It's about 80% as good. Morning all. Only full day in Nuremberg today, so got a busy day planned. We are heading to the courtrooms now where the Nuremberg trials were held.
Nationalen Militärgerichtshofs entsteht.
Andersrum formuliert, war nicht der Chefankläger aus.
So the courtrooms at museum are now done. I thought they were excellent. We're now heading to a documentation centre, so a museum on the rally grounds. How was it second time round?
Pretty much the same.
No, it probably doesn't change
Exactly
much.
the same.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
But I thought it was excellent, would definitely recommend. I probably preferred it to the Eagle's Nest. I thought it was sort of more true to its original form. What about you?
I probably did. I didn't really like the Eagle's Nest.
Right, Rally Grounds Museum is done. I thought it was alright. It was probably a pretty average museum, I thought. I thought it was quite good in terms of, I didn't know much about the rally grounds themselves, so I don't think I'd appreciate just how large a part of Nuremberg they were. But yeah, I thought the museum itself was pretty average, and I do wonder how much of what we learned is now going to be duplicated in the tour of the grounds. What about you, Millie?
It's what you've just said.
Yeah.
A bit like a massive warehouse.
Yeah. And the main one's actually shut, so they put on a special exhibition. We were in there at probably an hour and a quarter, but I'd say we probably dragged it out because we had to keep ourselves occupied until the tour. Otherwise, I don't think we'd have taken as long. So it's a fairly cheap museum and it's nearby, so it's probably worth doing, especially if you're not doing a separate tour of the grounds. Yes, which we are.
Or a cut of arms, I think. Behind that big wall, there were the storages where destroying the soldiers. They had some rules. They get a piece of paper. First, from a plan. Last location where we are, the Zeppelin field, and
Right, walking tour is done. I thought it was pretty good. I'm slightly gobsmacked by like the amount of these buildings that have survived, and also like not doing anything. They're just sort of ruins, but quite well preserved ruins, which when you consider what they were built and used for, I'm actually stunned that they weren't all demolished. What do you think?
I'm surprised they're all still up. I thought it'd be gone, especially the Colosseum was actually in good mix still.
Yeah, just the quantity and the size of these buildings, and the fact they haven't, they've tried to repurpose some of them, but it's like so obvious what they are. I think I never really thought about the buildings themselves. You just assume they're gone, but when a lot of the famous pictures and videos of them speaking, it like was here, and it is like recognisable what they were. But yeah, very surprised that it's all still in such good condition, really. So, what do you think of Nuremberg as a whole, having done it for the second time now?
I prefer it to Munich.
I think
It's a bit nice. It's nicer.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I think if we'd stayed for like an extra couple of days, we'd got bored. But for a couple of days, it's been quite nice, plenty to do. Yeah, nice little city. I've really enjoyed Nuremberg, so would definitely recommend it. I don't know if I'd come back, but that's because I think we've kind of done everything that we wanted to do. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
You definitely have at this point.
Yeah.
So you've now done it twice, but yeah. So yeah, next scenes will be Istanbul.